What if the guy selling snacks outside your office ends up more successful than you? This isn't just a story. It's a wake-up call about legacy, choices, and what we do with our time. Let me tell you about two men, Jake, the young corporate star, and Ethan, the samosa guy with a dream. Jake had just landed his dream job at one of the top tech firms in the city. His own desk, shiny badge, solid benefits, he was on cloud nine. Just outside the office, Ethan stood with a humble food cart, selling spicy samosas with a big smile. Every day he shouted, "Hot and crispy, a bite of joy." Jake would often laugh with his co-workers, saying, "This guy sells snacks like he owns a Michelin star joint." Sometimes Jake would even grab a samosa during lunch and say sarcastically, "Ethan, you ever think about joining our company? You've got sales skills, man." Ethan would always smile and reply, "Maybe. But here, I don't need an HR meeting to change a recipe." 5 years flew by. Jake was now a senior executive, better office, higher salary, and a calendar packed with meetings. Across the street, Ethan's little cart had turned into a proper samosa shop, with chairs, a cashier, and even meal combos. One afternoon, Jake chuckled, "Not bad, Ethan. But imagine what you could have done with a company like ours." Ethan replied with a grin, "Jake, I am doing something. Next time your team delays your coffee break, come to me. I'll serve it faster." Another 5 years passed. Jake got promoted again, now a manager with more pay and even less time. But Ethan's shop? Gone. In its place stood Ethan's Spice House, a full restaurant with online orders, glass doors, and a wait list. Jake walked in one day, more out of curiosity than hunger. At the counter, he saw Ethan wearing a crisp shirt, managing staff like a CEO. Jake smirked. "So, finally became the boss of your samosas, huh?" Ethan smiled back. "Yup, and I didn't even need a promotion letter." Jake sat down and said, half mocking, 10 years with samosas? Don't you think you could have done something bigger?" Ethan looked him in the eye and said, "Mind if I tell you something, Jake? 10 years ago, we both earned about $1,000 a month. Now I own this restaurant, and I earn more than you. But that's not even the point. What I've built here, my kids can continue. They won't start from zero. But your job? The moment you retire, someone else will replace you. Your kids will have to start where you did, from the bottom." He leaned forward and smiled gently. "So tell me honestly, Jake, who really used their time better?" Jake sat in silence, deep in thought. He paid the bill, nodded respectfully, and walked back to work, his mind racing. Here's the truth. Success isn't just about money or a fancy job title. It's about building something that lasts. A job gives you security, but creating something of your own, that gives you a legacy. Ethan's story isn't about snacks. It's about vision, ownership, freedom. So let me ask you, are you chasing a title or building something worth passing on?